Hello everyone, welcome to the Scumdog's Kennel. I'm your host, Chris Williams, and in today's Cryptid Corner mini episode, today we have two stories. One, an emaciated Dogman, and an encounter with an MIB agent, folks. Both stories are truly out there. Let's start off with the first story. Emaciated bipedal canine crosses rural road in Hickory Point Township, Illinois. An Illinois woman driving a quite rural stretch in Hickory Point Township had a daylight encounter she insists was neither a deer nor a coyote. What began as a routine scan of cornfields for wildlife turned into a close-range sighting of a creature that crossed the road on all fours, then rose to walk upright. The details, especially the deliberate movements and apparent indifference to her presence, raise familiar questions for researchers tracking anomalous canine humanoid reports across the Midwest. The witness stated that she had just pulled out of her driveway on a needle road in Hickory Point Township, Illinois. As she often does, she looked west across the field to check for deer and assess the corn's condition. She then drove south about 300 yards, turned left onto Ash Avenue for roughly 1/2 mile, and then continued south on Northwest Lawn. She was traveling very slowly, no more than 25 miles per hour. Tall corn bordered both sides of the gravel road. She remained alert for deer and expected the corn to be harvested within a month. Approximately 60 yards ahead of her, a creature emerged from the cornfield to the east. It was moving on all fours. She immediately tapped her brakes. From the outset, she knew it was not a deer, dog, or coyote. She began coasting, unsure which direction it might move. As she drew closer, she saw that it had stopped. It was turning its head north, then south, then north again. It took small, measured steps, almost in slow motion, as though considering whether to continue crossing or return to the field. It did not appear frightened or hurried. After taking 2 small steps, it lowered its head and appeared to sniff the ground or listen. The creature continued this behavior all the way to the edge of the road, roughly 10 feet from the corn. Its head kept pivoting north to south in a repetitive scanning motion. By then, she was 30 to 40 feet away and continued lightly tapping her brakes. At the gravel's edge, it stopped sniffing. Its head turned once more as if checking for traffic. Then it lifted its head and stepped onto the roadway. Her vehicle was now barely moving. About halfway across the road, the creature slowly began to rise. She stated that she had never seen anything like it. By the time it reached the opposite side, it was fully erect, walking upright on 2 legs. It moved at a snail's pace, again turning its head from side to side. She was now less than 20 feet away. As it approached the west side cornfield, it extended its left appendage and pulled back the stalks as though opening a curtain. It stepped into the corn and immediately disappeared from view. Her vehicle came to a complete stop. She even backed up and pulled forward again, but she could not locate it. She described the creature as extremely thin, almost undernourished, and at least 6 feet tall. The corn was approximately 7 feet high, which gave her a strong sense of scale. Its hair was long and straggly, hanging about 2 inches off its upper arms. The hair on its back appeared thick and unkempt, as if badly in need of brushing. The tail was about 1 foot long, straight and bushy. The ears were positioned on the side of its head, roughly the size of a human ear, teardrop-shaped, with hair hanging from them. The muzzle resembled that of a wolf. It never opened its mouth. The only memory she retained of the eyes was that they were dark. Long hair also hung from its paws, though she did not get a clear look at the feet. The hair color appeared reddish-brown, possibly influenced by the bright sunshine that day. It made no sound. She did not detect any unusual odor. She stated that the creature never truly looked at her. It was as if it was looking through her or past her. Despite the encounter's extraordinary nature, she reported that she was never nervous. Probably because, as she reported, folks, it was as if this creature did not care about her or didn't see her at all, as if she were looking through a one-way mirror at this entity as it crossed the road. But the thing about this is the figure acted as if it could see the road or the corn, folks, because it clearly moved the corn around as if it could see it, folks. So it looks like they were in the same world. That's the feeling I get, folks. Let's move on to the next article, though. Shocking Men in Black incident. Missing girl found in locked car in remote Colorado. And read how this Men in Black and this family, how they dealt with each other, folks. Let's read about the repercussions as well in this article, so let's get into it now. In late 2017, a family vacation near Winter Park, Colorado took a disturbing turn when a 10-year-old girl vanished inside a remote mountain cabin property. What her mother discovered outside in the family vehicle still unsettles them years later. The child later described a man dressed entirely in black who offered her a black rose, and then her memory simply stopped. Colorado has a long been associated with unexplained disappearances, high strangeness, and reports of mysterious black-clad figures. This case adds another unsettling layer. Indeed it does, folks. So let's read the full account now. This happened in late 2017 near Winter Park, Colorado, at a family friend's cabin. The property sits in a fairly remote area with very few homes nearby. We had spent the day sledding and returned to the cabin in the early evening. My parents and their friends were downstairs playing board games. My siblings and a couple of their friends were upstairs. At some point, my mom realized my younger sister was not with the other kids. She was told that my sister had gone into her room to listen to music, which was not unusual. About an hour passed. My mom had not seen or heard from her. That was strange because my sister would never willingly miss out on time with her friends. My mom checked the bedroom. She was not there. That was when panic set in. Indeed, folks, yeah, that would be the moment when most parents would begin to panic and basically start to go hysterical with the missing child that had disappeared utterly in the home. Either way, folks, terrifying. Let's get back to the story now. Everyone began searching the cabin, every room, every closet, every corner. No sign of her. Nearly 2 hours had passed since anyone had seen her. My mom went outside, hoping she had wandered out onto the property. What she found terrified her. My sister was inside her car with her face pressed flat against the window. Her eyes were wide and filled with fear. She was screaming, but my mom said it looked almost mechanical, like something out of a horror film. The doors were locked. No one understood how she got in there or why she could not unlock the door. When my mom opened the car and pulled her out, she was not responding normally. She appeared to be in a trance. She did not answer questions. She did not react to being shaken. It was as if she were somewhere else mentally. They brought her inside for 1 to 2 hours. She remained withdrawn and unresponsive. Eventually, my mother put her to bed. The next morning, she seemed calmer but shaken. When asked how she ended up in the car, she said she did not remember. The only thing she recalled was seeing a man dressed completely in black approach the vehicle while she was trapped inside. She said she was terrified and tried to get out. The man came closer and told her he would let her out, but she had to do something for him. He held a black rose up to the window and told her to come out so he could give it to her. After that, she remembered nothing. Later, my mom went back outside to examine the area. She found a trail of footprints leading away from the vehicle and into the surrounding forest. No one in our group had been walking in that area. No one could explain the tracks. To this day, we have no explanation, but my mother says the expression on my sister's face in that car was something she will never forget. MD. I would have to say, folks, no one could forget such a thing, folks. And for a parent to see their child in such an agonized state must truly haunt her and her dreams to this very day, folks. I would say her mother, MD here, truly could basically be said by me and maybe even others that this event could have left her with PTSD just from the look on her child's face, folks. And what about her sister here, folks? Do you think that she remembers more now? So far, it looks like probably not, but I can say that this event probably haunts the daughter just as much as the mother and the sister and the family as well. Whatever happened to this girl, folks? It sounds like she was abducted. Or maybe abducted twice, perhaps by alien beings, and then, well, maybe by the men in black who did something to her, maybe blinked her memory, perhaps. Now, in various mythologies, folks, the symbol of the black rose has a symbology to it, folks. It's often a sign of secrecy, death, initiation, and transformation. So, could this have been maybe some sort of clue here, folks, that perhaps this girl has a secret, or she was initiated into something, folks? Perhaps by the abduction, she had been initiated into some sort of program by alien beings, but the fact that this black rose imagery has such esoteric, well, properties to it brings other unsettling aspects to this case, folks. Perhaps demonic, or maybe even, I guess, ultra-terrestrial, or even alien, folks. Either way, a truly out-there story, and like the first one, both stories are unexplainable. But now we're at the end, folks, so please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Read comics, they're bad for you. You can use the YouTube link down below in the descriptions of the chat to go subscribe to me. Hit that like button for me. Make sure you're still subscribed. Leave some comments down below. Hit that bell for notifications. Make sure you hit the part of the bell that give you all future notifications. And please share this video out. I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. Thank you all for joining me. I'll be back again tomorrow with another great video. So be sure to come back again then. Until next time, folks, I'll see you all again soon.